Hello, and welcome to tonight's edition of NewsWatch. I'm Brandon Shryak.
And I'm Tara Kletke. Tonight on NewsWatch, the new unemployment numbers are in for Kittitas County, and the outlook is not good.
Also, if you're looking to get on the river as the weather turns nice, we have some safety tips for you tonight.
And there's good news about underage access to tobacco.
We'll have all of this and more coming up on NewsWatch. There are new developments tonight about the woman who robbed the Ellensburg Wheatland Bank. The woman is also wanted in connection with multiple robberies in the Puget Sound area and one in Moses Lake. Officials have dubbed her the Bad Hair Bay bank robber due to a dark wig she wears during the heists. Authorities offer a $5,000 reward for any information that will lead to her arrest. Anyone with information can call 1-800-222-TIPS.
The Kittitas County unemployment rate hit 10% in March, according to recent labor area summary. This is the first time it's been in double digits since last March. Despite the rise in unemployment, there are fewer jobless claims this year in comparison to 2010. Claims have decreased 0.8% from last year. With the warm weather coming in, I recently began reminiscing about my past experiences on the Yakima River. It made me want to take an in-depth look at the river and talk to some experts about river safety.
Look at the camera, look down for a couple seconds, look back up and smile, and just keep doing it until that tally light goes on.
That's what I was trying to do.
Just never look off camera, though. I'm not on camera one.
No, she wants two, because we're going to talk about it. For an inexperienced floater to find themselves in a life-threatening situation.
And people, a lot of times they'll come out here and be like, oh yeah, I know how to row a boat, you know, it's not that hard. But when you have a big current like this, you have to really know what you're doing in those drift boats.
Places like Red's Fly Shop and the OPR rent inner tubes and rafts for day use. Rental companies have specific regulations on where you can use their equipment on the river.
This whole section from this boat launch all the way up to Thorpe Highway, there's a couple dams and diversions, and there's tons of logs that get washed in the river, and you have to be extremely careful. And I would highly suggest not floating it for fun.
The location behind me is the launch at Ringer Loop Road. Central Washington University's Outdoor Pursuits and Rentals has deemed this location as one of the safest places to launch at. Accidents occur every year on the river, which prompts experts and rental companies to heed warning.
Yeah, definitely you got to keep your life vest on. I know everybody doesn't think that's cool, but it is. When it saves your life, it is cool. So
You have to be smart. I mean, don't come out here with an inflatable like bed or air mattress. You know, buy an actual inner tube from Fred Meyer or from like a tire store, and make sure it's not one of those really flimsy ones. And bring a life jacket.
Rental companies such as the OPR and Red's Fly Shop have tips to keep you safe in the summer months.
And we're open all year round, and we do floats and raft rentals and drift boat rentals and shuttle service.
If you are planning on floating the river, make sure to check with a local guide or fly shop to ensure that conditions are ideal.
Yeah, Tara, it's definitely a good thing you did this story, because I think even the most experienced of swimmers can underestimate the power of the river, and it can be fatal.
It's definitely some good information to have.
Absolutely. The first annual Polar Bear Plunge takes place Sunday at Lake Easton. The fundraiser will raise money for the Upper Kittitas County Youth Resource Team. Special guests include Kittitas County Sheriff Gene Dana and Cle Elum Police Chief Scott Ferguson. County Clerk Joyce Jolsrud says that they have been very proactive in getting donations for this event.
Fewer Kittitas County stores are selling tobacco to minors thanks to a tobacco prevention program. Organizer of the health promotion team, Robin Reed, says the number of stores selling tobacco to minors has dropped an astounding 11% since 2000. The prevention program carries out compliance checks to assure retailers aren't selling tobacco to minors.
There's bad news for visitors of the Ellensburg Public Library. Library Board Chief Debbie DeSower says, in an effort to save money, the library must charge a fee for an interlibrary loan. Interlibrary loans allow patrons to borrow books owned by other libraries. It was once free, but now costs $3.
Coming up, find out how people are combating the rising gas prices.
And NewsWatch reporter Justin Rydens will join us in studio to talk about a new kind of charge for your car that isn't gas.
Stay tuned.